I have returned.
Why have you done this?
Return, because I cannot. I went and
Are
got
you
a
having a stroke yet?
No, I went and got a sody. Am I not supposed to be having a stroke? Yeah, sody. Oh no, we're not doing that.
You're having a stroke on stream, no.
No, I wasn't having a stroke on stream. What are you talking about?
Stop stroking on stream, though.
I'll stroke it when and where I want to stroke it. Fuck you. They can't see. I don't have a webcam.
Wolf. I found the worst optic.
I can see the problem. Hold on. Hi.
You know what the worst part about this is? It would probably work in real life.
Yeah, but no, I'm good.
But a T2, does a T2 do the same thing? The T2 is slightly better. You should check out the T2 real fast. And then we go.
Wrong button.
Just real quick. Just try.
I look. You're gonna make me do one ding.
Oh, titties!
Jiggle, have a good one. See you Friday. Actually, I'll be streaming tomorrow. But...
Art?
No.
Yep. Indeed. I'll be doing one tomorrow. And then I might be doing another one I'll do another one either next Tuesday or next Thursday. Or maybe both, I don't know. Depends how much left I have after tomorrow.
Or maybe both.
Maybe both. Say, I don't know if I'll do both, though, because then I would be streaming every single day of Christmas week, and I don't know if I want to do that. Because, say, I haven't said it yet in... Oh, God, no, I'm okay. I'm good. Timu, yeah. Say, there won't be any videos for the most part next week. I might throw you guys a couple of, shorts next week, but for the most part, there won't be any videos, because I know that next week's going to be hectic for you guys and for me as well. So I'm not gonna...
Next week's gonna be fucking relaxing as hell for me.
You gotta do shit?
Christmas is a statutory holiday. Boxing Day is a statutory holiday. Most people just take the entire Christmas week off.
Mm-hmm.
Including me. Have you lost your sight?
Maybe. Shut up.
You're going a very different direction than what I did. I had to give it a box to ship in.
Let's see. I'm going this week. Change it up.
Wolf is going to die.
Shut up.
And now you're going to die. I got sniped. I don't think they think this is suppressed.
I kind of agree with that sentiment. They're being super aggressive off the rip for something that's suppressed. Ow! Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that might have the Elva problem.
Should we do one more as a make sure it wasn't a fluke?
Yeah. If that's the case, we might pull it for the time being.
Yeah.
Again, unless, well, no, because that's gonna, like the Elva did, it doesn't just fuck it up for the person using it, it fucks it up for everybody in the lobby, because they get, okay, I didn't even do anything yet. I don't think my flannel is helping me blend in with this environment.
I don't think so either.
I came around the corner and immediately got dropped by a single round. I don't even know what I did. I aimed down sights at somebody.
Something is wrong with this gun, because I shot and then I saw 4 people run away that weren't even close to the impact.
Well, there's a bunch of dudes below you that are just trying to aim at you from below you. They're
Yeah,
not
that's
happy.
because I shot 1 bullet in the general direction and they all turned around.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Your fucking body rolling down the rock was great.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about this.
Mm-mm.
That's how that acts.
Does the new QBZ do that too?
Let me put a handguard on it and find out.
I've got Copium 2.0 Electric Boogaloo. Just as good, right? Oh wow, they really did rip off the fucking PTS AAC 2000. Oh my fuck.
What?
The suppressor that they have on this thing is absolutely Chinese version of the AAC 2000 suppressor. The ones that I use on my, like my ACRs and shit.
Yep.
That is exactly what that is, but chunkier, and the button looks a lot less secure.
Let's see if they are super angry still.
Mm-hmm.
It does not sound suppressed.
It does from distance, I think. It could be quieter, I'll give you that.
It functions a lot better.
Yeah, they're not all running for the fucking hills immediately. So, that's helpful. The little subgun definitely has a problem, though, because this gun should be scaring them more than that thing did, and it's not.
Yeah.
Because some of them are just static, like in guard stance, they're not running away.
I have a question, Wolf.
Wow.
Do we know if the M-Lock M1 M10 has a suppressor?
Has a suppressor?
Yeah,
Last I checked, no. I don't know if it's been updated any since I last messed with it. Like, I messed with it day one that it came out, because I saw it, and I was like, ooh, hello. New Benelli?
I was reloading.
Most unfortunate. I will say,
So-
in terms of how this gun feels, it doesn't feel any different than the 5.45 AKs. It's just different AK to me.
That's fair.
Obviously, it looks different, but... And I'm not opposed to keeping it. I got itch. Something in my beard. How?
Wolf has a beard confirmed.
Or do I? No, man, no. I don't know why I did X-Files. The fuck? Nani, the fuck?
How
Why
would you describe your face, Wolf?
It's a face. White. White. Caucasian.
But like slim, chubby, angular,
Sculpted.
sculpted. Okay,
Like marble.
sculpted and with a beard. All right, cool. Gonna get you to do a blind fucking portrait, and then we're just gonna give you your fucking your own description of your own face, and then you're gonna draw it, and
That
it's
would
gonna
be
look
great.
nothing like you.
That's gonna be hilarious. Please do. It'd be so funny. What people think Wolf looks like versus what he actually looks like. Oh god. It's funny. Where'd the little fucker go? I saw him up there. Did he just... Oh. Throw a grenade up there, but I don't know where the bomb is in there.
We'll do that for the 10,000 subscriber special.
10,000 subs. Hey man, we might get there sooner than one might think. I'm getting
100,000.
getting a ton of fucking views lately on the old channel, which is dope. Bunch of new peepuses. We just broke past 2.2 recently. That's pretty neat. Saw another one over here. I think. Fuck.
I just need time so that I can ask you every once in a while how you would describe your own face. And I will send you the final. You shall draw it.
You should put it into like an AI image generator and just whatever descriptives I give to you, just put it in there and see what AI comes up with. It'd be hilarious.
All of the ones that I know of that would do that cost money, and I don't have that.
Leonardo doesn't. That's one that I've used for reference material before. It's free. You can pay for it, but you don't have to.
Leonardo.
Leonardo.ai. Also, just for reference, any artist that says that AI is not a useful tool is lying to themselves. It's a very useful tool for getting a reference image of something that doesn't actually exist.
Can I do it without having to download anything?
I think I just do it like through my browser. I don't think I had to
Launch
download.
app.
Oh no, I don't have an app for it. No, I've
It
just
says
done it.
requires
Through...
a login. I don't
You do have to log into it. Like you have to make like an account with them, but you don't have to. You don't have to buy anything.
feel like making an account with an AI doesn't sound like the greatest plan.
You can do what you want. Megan, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
How about this, Wolf? I'll take your descriptions of your own self, and then at whatever milestone, I'll give you them, you draw them, and then you compare them with what the AI draws.
It'd be funny. Still haven't decided when I'm gonna unveil, if you will. I haven't decided on that. It's gonna happen at some point, I just haven't decided when.
know what you should do. You should do a fake face reveal, where you take off
did.
your. You should do one where you take off like a fake gas mask or airsoft mask, and then it's your fucking balaclava underneath, and then you take out the balaclava, and then it's Ghost's balaclava.
Well, no, I don't know if you watched the 1,000 or was it 1,000 or 2,000 where I did my kit deep dive. At the end, when I'm talking about because I wear 3 balaclavas at any given time. I have 3 of them that I wear.
Oh.
And the reason, oh, hello, it's not necessarily to hide my face. The reason I do that is because that's how I keep my shit from fogging. It's kind of an old trick, but you use 1 full balaclava and you put that underneath your nose. And then you put 2 of like the half gator balaclavas, which is what the Ghost Recon one is, on top of that, and that goes over your nose, and that helps give a full face seal, like without your nose showing, but keeps it from fogging because the air goes between the 2 balaclavas and the initial one you put on. So, people ask me all the time, like, how do I breathe, or how do I, like, not fog in airsoft? It's like, because I layer my balaclavas to not be able to do that. It took a lot of time to figure out how to do it exactly, but, I mean, it works. I very rarely fog. It's great.
You should do that video again. I'm assuming that Ghost uses the same trick, and you should use all 3 of Ghost's balaclavas. And take
I wish he would, because then he wouldn't have as many problems. He just refuses to. Although the Ghost mask that he uses is also a thicker cotton one, so having layers on underneath or on top of that would be a little, miss. Because he doesn't work in the heat as well as I do.
That's fair. I don't either, but I'm also Canadian.
Mm-hmm. See, I prefer to be cold. Like, I operate in the colds really, really well, but I also can operate in the heat pretty well. I can kind of do either. If I had a preference, it'd probably be cold, though.
You're just describing white people in general.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like white people don't particularly like one or the other. I don't really mind either one.
The thing is that white people work better in the cold than most other people. But they can work in the heat. The thing is that if they stay in the heat, they turn into lobsters.
See, I do that in spades because I'm half Irish, so
Yep.
I burn real bad.
I go in the sun for 3 seconds and I'm translucent.
Mm-hmm. I wish I could tan properly, but it doesn't happen.
I know, I just get cancer instead.
I just get cancer. Fucking horse shit. Also, 192 feels a lot better than the small boy does. I will say. Just in terms of the angriness. I was actually able to, do shit and not get absolutely blasted into the next century.
Agreed.
Shotgun, you can't suppress it, so they're always going to be angry, so that's really not a problem. SR, it's SR25 time. Yes. Yes.
Pistol just seems like another everyday pistol.
Yeah. I mean, I'll run it. I'll run it just to test it, see if it's fucking busted or something. If it's fucking, like, overly good, it would be kind of a meme, but I'm not gonna bank on it.
Yeah. We'll do a run with pistols only after this one. How about that?
That's fine.
Given your optic, I feel like you should be taking sniping position. However, given
Spectre.
Yeah, I have a hollow set with a magnifier.
I thought you had a bigger optic than I did.
Oh.
They killed one of ours!
Ow! They're using speed softer tactics. Oh, never mind, you're dead.
I was just shot through the rock.
He was behind you. He came up to the path that I was on, shot me, turned around, and could see you and shot you. He got a quick little double kill there.
I see. I thought it was the dude in front of me that was underneath the rock.
No, he was over by where I was. He literally ran up on me and shot me.
That makes a lot more sense.
Man down! Help me! They killed one of ours! I'm under fire!
Holy shit.
They killed one of ours!
Okay.
I don't know if this is counting as suppressed or not.
Seems like it. At least to me. We can run it unsuppressed and see if it's any different.
It is an option. I mean, it's not working out too badly.
Say, I'm doing good. Okay, over here.
It's better than the submachine gun was.
Oh, yeah. Which that right there is telling.
Yeah.
We aren't fucking losing it. Because by all means, this should be suppressed compared to the subgun. This should make them way more angry.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't. At least not from what I can tell.
They killed one of ours!
Also, I know that I still need to build out an AK in Airsoft. I know I need to, but part of me really, because I've been working on the MW2 M4A1. That's the video that's coming out this week, right? And in making that, I've developed an itch to either get an RSAS from MW3 or build out an M16A4 from MW2. I kind of want to do it. If I did the M16, I would probably look for an M203 that I could put on the bottom of it, just for the memes.
I'm unfamiliar with the RSAS.
The RSAS is the Remington Defense version of the M110. Basically, think the aesthetic that my Remington ACR, the tan one, think that aesthetic, but on an M110.
Man down!
Okay.
And all, like, tac-defucked and shit, with Magpul stuff all over it. It looks really, really neat. It's kind of like, do you know what a TAC-21 is? You know what that is?
I have definitely heard of it before.
It's,
I do not think I've actually looked it up, though.
yeah, it's kind of, the TAC-21 is a bolt action, not a mag-fed. Or it is mag-fed, but it's a bolt action instead of a semi-auto. But it's got that similar sort of aesthetic, the way it's, like,
The
built
bolt
out.
action instead of a mag-fed. I hate to be the one to tell you this. Well,
Shut up.
those aren't mutually exclusive.
I know, shut up. Leave me alone.
Very close.
What are you using?
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah. What are you using? What is that?
What am I using?
They killed one of ours!
Oh, okay, never mind. For a second, you were fucking... Having the M203 on there absolutely fucked me up, because I was like, what the fuck are you using? What is that?
It fits perfectly.
It does. I didn't even notice. I thought you were using, like, an M16 or, like, the 5C for a second. Because you were in the dark where I couldn't tell if it was actually, like, black, or if it was, like, that darker green color. I was like, what the fuck? I thought you were using something else. When did you fucking equip the 5C?
I told you,
Also,
this is my
you're-
assault style weapon.
You say you're also using the bigger mag, which threw me off. I'm using the 20
Yeah.
rounder, and you're using, what, the 25er? 25 rounder? Is that what you got?
Yep. Indeed,
I will say I like the windowed P-mag for the 25 rounder. I wish the 20 round just had that, the window on them. It just looks nice. It looks clean. Yeah. I've developed an itch for one of those, if not both. Eventually I'm going to get both of those, an RSAS and M16A4. And M16A4 kitted out with like quad rail, a boot tube, a PEC, and all, like the whole 9 yards. Completely kitted
I
out.
will say I do appreciate the 25 rounder on here. Because, like, it just seems to work really well.
Also, the 25 rounder on that one, the way you have it built out, it doesn't look gaudy or like super fucking big for the rest of the gun. It doesn't look unbalanced, which is nice. Sometimes those 25 rounders on 308 style rifles like that look really fucking goofy.
The FAL's 30 rounder.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of that one. I do wonder what a 25er on an FAL would look like, though.
I was thinking that.
Would it?
I
Do you
was
think
gonna
it would
suggest-
curve, or do you think it would still be straight?
I think it would still be straight.
Help me!
I missed.
I see that. I'm gonna run unsuppressed just to compare.
You know what's really funny, Wolf?
What?
Okay, never mind. The way I have that thing built out, it's just fucking heavy as shit.
Mm-hmm. Understandably so. Oh, before we go back in,
It is.
if you want to
It
look
is
up
carrying
the,
them to a great bit.
if you want to look up the MW3 RSAS, feel free.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up just to make sure I'm giving you an app description.
Okay, so it's
It's Remington's version of the M110, more or less. It looks fucking good. It just does. I'm just a slut for that fucking handguard system that Remington uses on the ACR, the RSAS, and the MSR. I fucking love
I'm looking
that
at
shit.
the one for Modern Warfare 3, and like
Old and Modern Warfare 3,
The-
not new. Not new.
yes,
Be-
that's what I'm looking at. I'm pretty sure. Should be Modern Warfare 3.
If you look, I don't know what it pulls up for you because we're in different countries, but the very first thing, if I type in MW3 RSAS, that's what it pops up as.
I'm on the Call of Duty wiki. It looks like it's from the old game.
Yeah.
It does not look like a new gun.
Mm-hmm. So I just like it.
The
It looks good.
magazine on the one that I'm looking at looks like
Yeah, it's
really curved for no reason.
It's way too curved, but yeah.
it looks
Other
about
than
as
that.
curved as the fucking M4 from Fallout,
Kinda.
which that one is also way too curved. But
Mm. So in game, I think this is a 25 or a 30 round mag for that particular. I think it's a 25 for that one, if I remember correctly. So that might be why it's more curved, but it's also just because back in the day, if you will, their reputation for sizing and things of that nature weren't ideal. The ACR in OG and the remaster of MW2, the mag is not fully inserted into the gun in the model. So, but yeah, I really fucking like the RSAS. It's nice. It looks cool. Plus, if I got an RSAS, I would have the entire fucking the family. I'd have the ACR from Remington. I'd have the RSAS, and I'd have the MSR. I'd have the whole lineup. It'd be glorious. When you may do building streams, will you maybe have me in a call? Well, if I did building according to the comments, it would be on YouTube, if that makes sense.
what
So,
is this for?
what is what for?
The L7 AWM.
L7? Huh? In what?
I googled FAL 25 round magazine, which there are some. They look fine. I like them a lot now. The second result is an L7 AWM, which
Oh.
I don't.
You don't
know
know
what
what that
that-
is?
I don't know what gun it's for.
Take a guess. What do you think that's for? I know what it's for.
It's in 7.62.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
I will
think
tell you
it's
this:
for
the gun
the
that
M10 and 110.
it's not the gun this is originally made for. If I'm I'm pretty sure. Looking at this, I'm pretty sure that I know what gun this is for. It's not originally chambered in 308. It wasn't designed for it, if that makes sense. But the mags are identical to the original thing that it was chambered in.
I have to assume then that it's the Textron guns
Yeah,
because that's the only thing it reminds me of.
So it is the Textron guns. I found something else interesting. It also goes to another gun. They make the one that you're looking at goes to another gun.
Oh no.
Do you have a guess what gun that one goes to? Oh, it
Can I
goes to
get a
more than
hint?
one.
Oh no.
It goes to more than one. Oh no.
Oh no.
Both of them are in this game, and one of them is originally made for 308. The other one, I don't know why you'd want it in 308, but there's an option for it.
Is it the Scar H?
That's one of them.
Okay, good. Makes sense so far.
There's another gun in this game. It's a rifle. It is a rifle that is not originally chambered in 308, but apparently these mags can be used in some configuration of it for 308. And I don't like it. It seems ungodly.
So in my mind, there's three options, right?
Okay.
There's the 417.
That's in 308 originally.
Yes, that's why I said it was one option. There is the spear.
It's not the spear, no.
And then I don't know why, but my brain is telling me that for some reason they made one for the Mark 48.
No, Jesus, no.
I'm just
think
imagining...
simpler, I guess.
Oh,
It
no,
doesn't surprise
simpler?
it doesn't surprise me that there's a variant of this gun in this caliber. It's just not a caliber I would have really thought to put it in, I guess. It's not one that really sticks out to me.
It's not the Mark 18 Mjolnir.
No, it's not that one.
Okay, good.
It's not a gun that was originally chambered in 308.
Funny. Well, the Mark 18 Mjolnir is in 338.
That's true, yeah. I think there is a version of... We don't have it in this game, but there is a version of the Mjolnir that's in 308, I believe. That's where my brain was going, but you didn't know that, so...
It can't be any of the AKs or the AN-94.
Are you sure about that?
If it is, I'm going to be very disappointed in some people.
It's for a 308 AK.
I am very disappointed in some people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't just like the idea of a 308 AK. It's just not something I would have thought of or thought people wanted. I don't know. It's just... I'm not surprised. It's just not the thing that would have initially come to mind.
Does it come in a rock and lock style? Because I have not seen a picture of these in rock and lock style.
I would imagine so. I can't... It's in the gun, so I can't tell.
You're looking at the Vepr.
Is it a Vepr that I was looking at?
VEPR 308.
Oh, it is a Vepr. I apologize. Yeah, never mind. But those still use rock and lock though, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. So either way, it's still rock and lock. It doesn't change that.
But yeah, it's just less
AK, but you know,
less AK, just by a technicality.
Mm-hmm.
I have found pictures of FALs with like the original optics, and my god, are the original optics fucking ugly.
The OG? What do you mean, the original optics?
Just search FAL 25 round magazine.
Okay, I did.
Okay, and go to images.
Yeah, I'm on images.
Oh, the ones from Milsurps.
Oh, I see that. It's like a really long, skinny L cam.
That's one of them.
Oh, there's the other one. Oh, that's like, okay. It's like a Susat meets that one Russian optic. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, they're just fucking
Fascinating.
ugly.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm really glad that they developed top rails for the FAL that had pick rail. Because God.
What? How? What the fuck?
Do what?
I have found something that greatly confuses me.
Oh.
ProMag FNFAL 308762 polymer magazine
Oh, the PMAG looking
For-
ones?
from Rangeview Sports Canada.
It
The FAL is not a legal gun here. You cannot own an FAL here.
might be for military purposes.
Not anymore.
Oh. Huh?
Why are they selling magazines
Well, they might be selling them, just not
Or
using them. America
a
does
gun
that shit.
that is completely illegal here?
I don't know, man.
Like, as far as I'm aware, you cannot even like grandfather an FAL to another person anymore.
Canada is big dumb.
I mean, I agree, but also the way the
You know,
law is structured here, that's not. Why can they sell the magazines if the gun is what? Who's buying them? More important. Where can I find their FAL? What were we testing? The pistol.
I was gonna I got the M110 out without a suppressor.
Oh.
Just to see if they're any less angry. But I do have a pistol afterward, yeah.
I'm going to go pistol only.
Okay. I'm gonna see if they're a little less angry with this or not. And then... I'll just take a couple shots and then we can swap to pistols after that. I just want to see if these guys will lose their shit when I start shooting at them with this. Or if they act the exact same as they did with suppressors.
This pistol with a compensator on it makes me think I'm holding a taser.
Yeah, that's fair.
Don't like this at all.
The pistole?
They just ran in front of them. They might be angry at me now.
They don't seem to be any more angry than they were before. Oh, they're very angry at you, though. Holy shit.
Oh, well, that's because I shot 4 times with this pistol. This pistol also seems to be a 1-shot or 2-shot. Nope, that one was 3. Which that's very strange because it shouldn't be that.
I will test. We'll see if the 5.7 gods smile upon me with this gun or not. Even though it's not 5.7, I understand this, but in terms of unusual pistols, apparently I am the chosen one.
This seems better than the other 9mm pistols. And I don't like it.
Oh. I just dropped the dude in 1 shot to the upper body?
They killed one of ours!
Yeah.
The fuck?
Why is this pistol better than the SMG?
They're shooting at me!
I don't know. I do, like I said though, it feels very flat shooting. It doesn't seem to move a whole lot.
I feel like the recoil is about the same as other pistols.
Granted, I don't
What
use
did
a
I die
lot of
from?
I don't use a lot of the 9mm pistols, so maybe that's my problem.
Oh, he came up a ladder behind me. Okay. I mean, I usually use the 45 pistols.
Yeah, say I do as well. I normally go 45, or you know the 5.7, which I'm a god of, or chosen of rather, not a god.
But compared to the Glock 19 and the P226, they're about the same.
Thank you for closing that door.
It does seem to be dealing more damage than it should be, though.
Yeah. Very strange.
It's very odd, because as far as I know, it should be based on weapon caliber, and that's not
They
matching.
can't run of ours!
Mm-mm.
Mind
I heard him at the last second before he started shooting, and I realized it was too late. I was like, I'm either gonna kill this dude in front of me, or I'm not going to, and he's gonna kill me either way. So I'm just gonna accept it.
I saw the door open up behind you, and I just said, "Uh-oh."
Mm-hmm. Luna, have a good
Try
one.
one more
Thanks
with
for
the
hanging.
pistol.
I'm down with it.
Bye, Luna.
Also, I was gonna ask her before she dipped, but I will mention it to you. Since Ghost seems not super interested in doing an airsoft type or like gun type podcast, would you have any interest in being a co-host of a podcast, good sir? Even if it is airsoft and gun related, we can have a Canadian. Yeah, we can have Canadian, American, and Norwegian.
I mean, I'm down for the gun part of that. I don't really do the whole airsoft thing yet.
Say, I know you're more like real seal firearm centric, but with the airsoft debates, it kind of comes into play. So, because I do like the list of like topics that I have for like the airsoft podcast stuff. I want to start doing in more like longer form of podcast, not just like, oh, we do all of these in one go. We just, like we dedicate like a podcast episode to a single topic. So
every third podcast, we just talk about a random gun and why it sucks or is good.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Make that up.
Then we laugh at the people who use it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Owen gun.
The what?
The Owen gun.
The Owen? You mean the Owens rifle? Or do you mean Owen?
It's not a rifle, first of all.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking Owens rifle, which is an old Western rifle. I was like, what's wrong with the Owens rifle? But clearly we are not talking or thinking of the same thing. Whatever you're talking about, I don't know.
Australian PDW. Top fed.
Top. I know of other top-fed Australian guns. I don't know them by name. I know them by what they look like. I can look it up here in a minute.
So the Owens rifle, or not the rifle, the Owen gun is a submachine gun built by like a 14-year-old boy in Australia during World War II. He got conscripted, and somebody found the gun in a working state in his fucking barn during the war, and then the fucking Australian military tested it and was like, hey, this thing's fucking awesome. Who built it? And the guy that found it apparently didn't claim a responsibility or whatever. So they looked at who owned the property, and they traced it back to the 14-year-old who was currently in the military conscripted.
Huh.
And they were like, hey, you, private, you're getting promoted.
Hey, that's one way to do it. Oh, by the way, you're not going to war. You're going to build us more rifles and teach us how to do this shit.
Well, it wasn't teaching them. It was that they needed the rights to produce it, because it was just a very functional... Who the fuck? What?
The dude ran up around the corner from behind you. I watched him.
Behind me.
Yeah, he ran around. He literally ran up on you, came around the corner, stopped, looked at you for a second, and then put his rifle up and shot you in the ass. Not even fucking
that
kidding.
makes sense.
He shot you right between the fucking cheeks.
Anyways, yeah, like, the Australian military had to contact him because they didn't have the rights to produce it or anything, and they didn't have the schematics or any of the dimensions for it. Even though they had the gun, apparently, and they used it in trials to make sure that it fucking worked.
Yeah.
It's a very unique firearm.
Okay. Sounds like it, that's for sure.
It was made by Australians. How could it not be unique?
Yeah. Airsoft is a replica of real guns, so you fit in. I mean, technically, yes. This is true.
Mayhaps.
So I just figured I'd, let it by you. Say, like I said, I'm sure, I mean, Ghost would do it, but he's got enough on his plate at the moment. I think he's just kind of like, won't speak for
What is
him,
the
but
schedule?
I don't know. I'd say it's just a concept right now. I don't have like any like big plans or anything for it yet. Like I don't have a date or anything for it, but it's just something I've been kind of tossing around in my head that I want to do. It's just getting the peepuses to do it right now.
If I am available, I would be down.
Saying I can share with you the list that I've shared with Luna of like the topics that would be like the initial ones that I have written down. There are some funny ones, I'm not gonna lie. There are some that are gonna be fascinating to discuss. Because some of them, may or may not be pointing fun at certain somebody in this call, not you. Specifically as someone who makes videos on the internet. So it would be fascinating just to discuss from that point of view. But
you know what we could have, Wolf? So you and me already kind of had this discussion about why 277 Fury just didn't need to be made.
Yeah.
We haven't had it with Luna.
With Luna?
Yeah.
That's fair. We have not. True.
Have you heard of the Mars pistol?
I have. I've heard of that.
Good.
I don't really know anything about it, but I know of it. I just know it by name more than anything.
World War II, really big, really heavy. Not really a reason.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right for World War II.
Yep.
Luna, we were talking about why 277 Fury shouldn't have been a thing. I don't know if you know what that is. That's the new caliber for the U.S. military service rifle, the SIG Spear.
Yep.
Which, by the way, have you heard that they have made the breakthrough that it still fucking sucks? Who would have thunk?
I have not.
Just
you should save that for a podcast.
I just, again though, I am fucking biased because I have a vendetta against that thing because it does exactly what the ACR would have done if they would have just not fucking dropped it. So I'm fucking biased, but also fuck that thing.
Hello?
Piece of shit. Oh, it's a Luna.
Hello, Luna. I thought you were going to bed.
I thought she was as well.
Maybe she's already in bed, and that's why she's not talking.
She's sleeping. She is already the snooze. I'm starting to believe that is the case.
Probably. She butt dialed us on Discord.
Reap, guess what? Guess what? I made a discovery.
Ooh.
For the tan SR25s, like the M110s, you can use the new suppressors. You don't gotta use the stupid little...
There we go. Now you can hear me.
It's glorious.
On the K1 maybe, but on the old one,
you say the
long boy.
Yeah, you still gotta use the long boy, but on the K you can use the new ones, which are infinitely better in my opinion.
You can also use the P-rank, the 25 round PMAG.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Good. I was just I just had it on push to talk for a little bit. So yeah, what the hell are you guys talking about?
277 Fury.
The new caliber.
The new thing that was supposed to take over for the M4, M16, and basically everything you guys have in the US.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mainly just the M4, and then there's
the 249.
Well, no, the 249 is getting replaced by a 338 caliber LMG, which is actually kind of fucking neat. That one's actually kind of cool. The rifle is the shit one that I don't care for, and I think it should burn in a fire. Although it seems like it's already a dumpster fire, so we're halfway there.
Yeah. it did a job for you.
Mhm.
But yeah, also doing a podcast where we talk about airsoft guns and stuff. Would be awesome to have you with us, Rick.
As I said, I'm down if I'm available. I
Mhm.
just don't know if I will be available at the moment.
Well,
don't
you
have dates
better
and stuff.
fucking do something about it being available.
I mean, we could always do it where it's me and Luna are the two main hosts, and then we can always bring in special guests like you and Ghost. Because I mean, Ghost wants to do it. It's just I think it's a time thing. He doesn't necessarily like have the time or want to like for sure dedicate. I don't know. We haven't talked about it a lot, but when we've talked about it, he's just kind of been like, eh. So I won't. I don't want to speak for him without like 100% getting
Wolf?
a vouch for him. But
Wolf, I feel like the first episode we do should be on 277 Fury and why it's a stupid idea, because you can link it over to your favorite gun, the ACR, and
Mhm.
I can link it back to my favorite gun, the FAL.
Mhm.
What should I say? HK for 16, H for 17.
Well, you got four. Yeah, so you got 417, which is 308, which is pretty
Mhm.
close. So.
And again, it's also a more proven platform.
But like the 417 is here and now, and that can be your bit of it. And then
Mhm.
Wolf's bit can be the ACR was then and there.
Mm-hmm.
And then my bit can be 277 Fury is just the new version of 280 British, which was then and now.
Yeah.
Very, very dumb. Makes sense.
I know we have spoken about the M9 not being a good gun, but I really kind of want to use this one in Airsoft one day.
I mean, it's a good civilian gun. It's just a piece of shit when it's in military hands.
Yeah. It's not good in sand, which at the time, that was where it was being used.
Also, not very good if it's never cleaned.
Yeah. It's a
Yep.
very needy gun. And if you can't satiate its needs, you might as well just fucking put it in the trash.
It's the
Uh-huh.
opposite of an AK.
Mm-hmm.
Even the AR is actually more reliable when it's dirty and fucked up.
Hey now, the AR can fucking tango.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh.
Or sorry, that's my capitalist propaganda. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be saying these things. I feel like I'm turning into the fat electrician the more I do YouTube.
Well, you're not an electrician, so you're only
No.
halfway there at most.
I could have been an engineer, though.
You could have been an engineer.
I could have been an engineer. I'm just gun mad laden Markiplier. That's all I am. We all know it. It's okay. You can say it. Accepted my fate.
You what happens when Markiplier and fucking what's his face have a baby?
What now?
The AK guy? I forgot his name.
Oh, Brandon?
Brandon
Brandon?
Herrera. Yeah.
You get me. You get the autistic ACR dude that sounds like Markiplier sometimes.
Luna, do you have a fridge story?
Yeah, which one of us is Bob? Which one of us is Bob with the fridge? That's the real question. It may not be a fridge, but I'm sure she has an MP5 story.
I don't know if that one's safe for work though.
Maybe not.
Well, I have a P90
Hey, close
story.
enough. I was close.
That one's even worse.
Yeah. Like, what kind of story do you want?
Well, so you probably haven't listened to the podcast we're referencing, or maybe you have. I don't know, but it's Bob, who is Markiplier's friend, Bob, talking about the fridge that he ordered from Lowe's and how the fucking delivery was just absolutely fucked. The entire fucking process was just horrible.
Allow me to do a brief recount.
Mm-hmm.
So they Bob measured the doorway that they had to go through,
Yeah.
and then they brought a fridge, and the first fridge didn't work. So they brought it out. So they
It
brought
was
him a
too
new
big.
fridge. The new fridge delivery people came in. They were like, okay, we're going to go through this way. I was like, no, that's not going to work. You got to go through this way. They were like, no, okay, then we have to measure it. I was like, I already measured it.
Let me measure it.
So they measure it, see that it should fit. Bob goes back in the house and waits for them to deliver it. He hears a crash from outside. There is water everywhere. The fridge now has a dent in it.
Flooded backyard. You get that.
His
Flooded
bush
backyard.
is destroyed.
Oh shit.
Delivery person, seeing Bob outside, very confused and angry that they've broken something in his house already, hands Bob the broken pieces, and then tells him to hold it tightly so it stops leaking. Bob does this for 5 minutes, realizes it's not fucking helping at all. I'm gonna go find them and figure out what the fuck they're doing. They're in his house looking for a water shut-off valve that does not exist. They come back out. The delivery guy's like, your agricultural system should have a water shut-off on its own that you should find. Eventually they find it. It shuts off. But it shuts off the water to the whole house. He phones up the delivery people because now he has a fridge that they didn't deliver properly that has a dent in it and they've broken something. And he is now out of water in his house completely. The delivery people are like, we can get back to you in like a week.
I would have been pissed off.
He was very mad.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
you
I
also
bet.
forgot the part of the dented fridge came from the first delivery. That happened a week and a half prior to second delivery where they broke and flooded the backyard and a bunch of other shit. So it was 2 separate deliveries. That's the part you forgot.
I mentioned the first delivery.
Mhm.
I got the dented part confused, but
Yeah.
let's be honest, there's probably a dent on the new fridge as well because they hit something.
They probably down at the bottom where he said, no, there's not. There's no bush there. Let's go. God, I cannot tell you the number of times I've listened to that shit. This is
What was the
fucking
thought
good.
process?
What was the thought process? That was you. What was the thought process, Mark? God. Sometimes I can't
thought
tell
you
if
would enjoy
I'm
that
Mark
one.
in the group or Bob. Because I would absolutely do that shit, but also I would absolutely ream somebody for doing that shit, and I don't know which I would be. God. You know what? The real test, I have to play FNAF. That's the real test. I've got to play FNAF on stream and see if I'm the king of Five Nights at Freddy's or not.
Well, that title's already taken. Now you can only be the queen of Five Nights at Freddy's.
I am the prince of Five Nights at Freddy's because I am the child of Markiplier and Brandon Herrera, as we've discussed.
Maybe you can become the king of Five Nights at Candy's.
It's Candy, oh Lord.
Taking over the Candy Kingdom.
Even Markiplier.
Oh, but it's Markiplier. Welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's 3. I don't know why I went with that one. It's probably arguably the worst one out of all of them, but whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Hey, I've got an idea. You know this fucking franchise where we've had multiple animatronics in one location? Let's remove all of them except for one and just do it like that. There's one. Have fun.
Yeah, the question is though, which one do you remove?
Well, all of them except for one.
Yeah, but which one would you keep then? If I'm gonna reverse question.
Oh, we're not keeping any of them. We're gonna add an all new one that you've never fucking seen before. Surprise.
Siren Head.
It's not an animatronic. It's just a
Kind
matronic.
of.
There is no anima.
I don't know. He seems pretty animated.
Man down!
I thought the joke
It's funny how
was that anima comes from animal.
Oh.
It's kind of funny that both the M9s that I'm holding are so vaguely different in weight.
Which that you're holding?
I'm holding two M9s. One of them is the more quote-unquote tactical version with a rail under the bottom. The other one is just the plain like just normal.
So you got an
Boring
A1
one
and
that
an
you
A2.
have.
Is what that would be.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, that's literally the
There's something
difference.
at me!
A1, no rail. A2, rail.
Okay.
Let
But
us
yeah.
know when you get an M93.
I have an
Complete your
M93R.
collection.
I have one. It's HV
I had
attack and
one.
it's hilarious.
You're talking about the one being with full auto, right?
I
Yeah,
think
it's got-
burst fire only NRL, but
In Airsoft, it has single
It's
3
it
round
has the fun
and
mode.
yeah, it's got family mode.
mm,
In real life, no, it does not. Unless you break the sear on the semi, and then it becomes broken semi that goes full instead, and 3 round burst.
yeah.
Not ideal. Kind of like the people that made the sear for the Deagle to go full auto in real life. Not a great idea. Probably shouldn't do that. That should be
Well,
a fucking podcast.
see,
You know what? I'm gonna save that. That's
here-
a podcast topic right there.
Here's
Broken
the problem
guns
with
that
that
shouldn't
wolf.
work.
Here's the problem with that wolf is that they didn't make a stock to go on the Deagle as well.
No.
If they had made a stock, it would have been a great idea.
Would it really?
Oh, speaking of Deagles, I'm gonna bust my Deagle out for a video that I'm gonna do here in the future for the channel. That I don't know if it's gonna be good or not, but I think it's gonna be hilarious, so I'm just gonna do it.
Man down!
So, you guys will get to see some guns you haven't seen before, including like my World War II spec 1911, my Deagle, the Benelli,
Man down!
my old TM M4,
Kill one of ours!
the Benelli M4 specifically, not the TM M4. I have a TM Benelli M4, but not M4A1.
You know what another podcast thing that we could talk about is? Just on like a miscellaneous one? How the P90 magazine can almost fit 50 Action Express in it. It's so close.
If
So
not,
close, but yet so
if
far.
not right, if not shaped for it, why right shape?
Exactly.
They killed one of ours!
I think you got him.
Man down!
Oh, what?
Where?
Oh, behind you on the stairs. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I didn't realize what happened until after the
These
fact.
fuckers are wearing pillows on their feet, god damn it.
Meanwhile, we have concrete shoes.
Oh,
Mm. So you Wolf haven't been playing Airsoft for a little while now.
No, because it's
Or-
fucking cold as shit and just gross out, you know? I haven't been out since... either last week of October or first week of November.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Last week, me, Nemi, and some other people were playing Airsoft at an older World War II bunker. It was hella fun. Yes, it was cool. Like, the fun thing was, I brought the P90 and my MP5K with me. I think people realized or a few things. The MP5K shoots like a fucking laser. The P90 shoots like a laser, but even worse. Or amped up. because one of the guys at the end of the day we were like doing 2 versus 2 because there were just 4 people left,
Mhm.
and the guy who was on the opposite game or team, I shot both of his heads.
We should get the other M4.
Wah.
We should get the other M4 and test it.
Another M4.
Nelly.
Oh, okay, I got you. I was like, what? Okay. I will. Yeah, let me switch over really quick. I'll pull the pistol, or do we want to keep pistol now that we know it's kind of busted, or no?
I don't think it's busted enough
Okay.
to make it funny gun.
Okay, I'll go ahead and pull that one. I'll pull the SMG and throw in the M4 in their places.
Okay.
Oh shit, hold on. I need to relaunch the game and pull them from the server list. Otherwise, it's going to be really fucking angry if I don't. Let me relaunch, get rid of them from the server, and then exit out after that. Server mods.
And it's your choice if we want the shotgun or not.
The well, we can keep it just as an option because shotguns are kind of. I mean, we don't have a lot of them in the first place, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yes, I was right. The 192 does replace the OG, the original 192 that we had. That is what that did. Because I don't have multiple 192 mods in here anymore.
I swear it had. I swear there were still 2 of them.
There are 2. One of them has it's the new animation one that you need this one for. I don't know what the fuck the difference is.
Wow.
I don't understand, but. Okay, both of those are out. Submit. Submit, damn you. Submit! You son of a bitch!
I'm gonna be honest. Like the modular 192 is fine,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't like a lot of this author's other mods.
Yeah. Say the
Like-
the FNX was okay, but the fucking model was just weird.
Yeah,
I didn't mess with the RPK 16, but you need a whole separate drum mag for it, which is why I didn't mess with it.
he's also the one with the AA-12. I think
AA-12's
that's
not
the
bad.
only other one that we have.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad, but it could be way better.
Mm.
Cool. I'm on Nexus website and looking at mods for Ground Branch, and I can see the Swedish M90 camo.
Mm-hmm. I think
Cool.
that one replaces a camo in game though. A lot of Nexus
Yeah,
stuff
maybe.
just replaces things.
Do not use the Nexus stuff anymore. Does not work. For
I
the most
know.
part.
I'm just curious looking at what kind of mods they have there. It is better to use the mod manager in Steam.
Well, it's better, but also like a lot of those haven't been kept up to date, and most of them just straight up will not work and will break the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one specifically, but
It is what it is.
I've added the M4. Let me load up the game. I wish the AK Alpha was a little better because that would be a good option to have instead, but the model that this person has made for it is not great.
I don't get the appeal of the AK Alpha.
I don't like it necessarily, but it's as close as we have to a Galil Ace right now. It's not terribly far off in appearance and the way it functions.
From the Gen 2s, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, to me, the AK Alpha looks like you just made an AK out of an AR 180 or an ARX 180.
Yeah, I said yeah, kind of.
Not the AR 180.
There truly are troubles in this land.
Well, if you've added guns that I didn't even realize you've added, and I have to ask why.
Which ones did I add?
They use Glock 17, Glock 19 mags. Despite clearly not being based off of either gun.
Oh, I don't know which ones those would be, to be honest with you.
Well, they're in black and tan. They have a grip safety.
Oh, did I not pull the Pit Vipers?
It appears you did not.
Oh, okay, I'll have to change that. See, I'm not actively using those because those made my PP very flaccid looking at them, so...
They seem like they're just worse versions of the other fucking 2011 that we had.
Hmm.
Forget which one that was. The Staccato. That's what it is.
Yeah. If we were gonna get a more like beefed up 19, I would honestly go back to the USMC STI. I like that one a lot, but you guys didn't particularly care for it, which is fine.
I mean, Kimber all the way.
I just
Give me John Wick gun.
That's fair. I just mean if we're doing the Pit Viper is the John Wick gun.
Well, it maybe, but like the Kimber is also the John Wick gun, and it's the better John Wick gun.
Did he use a Kimber? Did
He
he use
did?
one in which one did he use it? I haven't seen 4 yet, so maybe I haven't seen that. I've seen 1 through 3. I don't remember him ever using. I know he's used the Pit Viper and the Terran Tactical one, but I don't remember him ever using a Kimber.
Chapter 2,
Chapter
2017.
2? Oh, okay. I missed that. I didn't realize that. Okay. Looked at. See, the ones I remember him using were the Pit Viper, the G34, which that gave me a real hard on for the G34s, the Terran Tactical ones, and the Pit Vipers and the Nighthawk. He used a Nighthawk 1911 at one point, but did not catch the Timbers, clearly.
I already have issues with this
With what?
shotgun.
Wow.
Look at how far forward you can put the grips on us.
The grip is, hold on. Last time I was messing with it, you couldn't put grips on it yet. But we'll like.
Are you guys like planning to end the stream after this, or?
I mean,
Probably.
yeah, say we're getting close. Say I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, so I'm not gonna stay up super late. We'll probably go. At most, we'll go to 5 hours because I've been going for 4:48 right now.
Mm.
Say, let me see. Oh, I forgot we don't have the fucking M-Lock little dude anymore. Oh yeah, that is in. Oh,
Yeah, we do.
the little M-Lock
We have the
version.
M-Lock stuffs.
No, the M-Lock.
Oh,
version.
no, not him.
That's what I was looking for, because that's what I was trying to be like, oh, that makes the most sense to put it on here, but that's not how that works, so. Okay, well, without a rail panel, can't really do a whole lot. Does it change if I put a rail panel on it? Oh, but apparently if I put a rail panel on it, I can now put an AFG on it, because of reasons. Okay. Huh. Well, I also just, with this, for whatever reason, I also just can't put grips on my rail panels. Fuck. Can you put grips on the rail panels on the bottom?
If they're far enough back, you can.
Yeah, but it doesn't
I
go,
don't
like,
think
if
you
you
can
put in, like, an
fix
actual M-Lock insert is what I mean.
Yes. If you put them far enough back, you can. Problem is they have to be so far back.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that doesn't help. That makes it worse. Oh, stink. Well, that's unfortunate. Say if they could actually work appropriately, this actually it wouldn't be too bad. You could actually do more shit with the Benelli at that point. I mean, you technically can now because it's got that whole top rail. And can you use the side rail?
You can.
Yeah, you can. So yeah, I mean, it's got some versatility that the other Benelli doesn't. Plus, just looking a little different if you want a more tactical M4 or yeah, Benelli M4. Something a little more appeal to it, I guess. Curb appeal.
I hate curb appeal.
Mm.